Absolute pleasure to be speaking with you today. Aside from answering the same questions over and over again, day's going fine?
Yes, very much. It's been good.
I'm glad to hear. So you're part of an acclaimed series, to say the very least. So when did you kind of realize, hey, From is awesome?
I mean, I think I realized from the very first script, but I think with every script, I grow more and more appreciative of the show that I'm on and just in all its glory. And I think it's a really great show because it's not just horror, but it
Mhm.
also is the humanness of it and how it affects the people and their mental health and their relationships with the others in the town, as well as the gore and the bloods and the blood and the guts.
Bonus.
I think it's great. It's a good balance.
How much of Julie Matthews is you there in you, the human being?
I see a lot of myself in Julie. I wouldn't say that I am as, especially season one, early season one, Julie. I wouldn't say I was that like behavior to her family. I wouldn't say I was much like that. But season two, Julie is definitely much kinder and much more selfless, and even going to talk to newcomers on the bus, and her, even though she got rejected by Fatima in season one, and that might be hurting her a bit inside, she still can talk to her and be like, I'm happy for you. I'm happy for your engagement. And I think that it's a beautiful thing that she's kind of putting those previous worries aside and being like, I gotta step up. I gotta be a better person.
And From is not your first horror-oriented multi-genre show. Van Helsing, obviously, a big deal as well. When did you kind of realize that things were going to be okay for you as an actress, and it wasn't really, hey, one audition, what are we going to do?
Yeah, I guess with acting in general, you never really know. There's never really a lot of stability with the jobs that you get, and the down seasons and pilot season. It's always just kind of a mix of things. But From has really helped me, and it's set the bar for future projects that I will work on, because I've just had such an amazing time on this show. So I understand that it should always feel like it does on From.
Had you worked with anybody from? How awful is that to have to say from?
Oh,
Had
I know.
you had you worked with anyone from before being cast in the role?
Um, I don't believe so. I don't think so. Maybe there's been like someone, but From was filmed in Halifax, Nova Scotia. So
Mhm.
the crew was local there. So I don't believe that I'd worked with anyone before. I could have, and I could just not know. That would be cool, but I don't think so.
You said some magic words there: Halifax, Nova Scotia. Nowadays, we're seeing most things seem to be filmed in Vancouver, Halifax, anywhere in Canada. Anything could be filmed in any time, anywhere in North Carolina, Georgia, etc. Have you filmed anything in New York or California within the last 2 years?
No, Halifax was my only ever working away gig. I always have worked locally in Vancouver. So it was really exciting. I would love to work in New York and California. I was just down in LA for the premiere, and I was like, yeah, this is great. I could get used to this. I like LA. So yeah, I would love to work away again.
There you go. So, From, of course, is the project that connected us. From is the big deal. But are you allowed to say what's next or coming up from you?
For From, I am not allowed.
In in general for you, because unless 100 more episodes are coming and we don't know about it, I would have to assume that you have your eye on other things, but also that you're under some embargoes and NDAs and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I would love to do future projects. I'm very focused on From right now, and I'm very hopeful for season three. So a lot of my attention is focused on that. But you never know what's coming in the future, and I'm open to anything.
And the last question before I let you go: when you're not busy with From, with acting, your career, etc., where does your time usually go?
I'm kind of a bit of a gym rat. I'm in the gym a lot. Pega from Pega Gafuri actually got me into the gym a lot, so I blame her entirely. I love to, crochet and my little grandmother hobby. It's fun.
Grandmother hobby. Okay, there might be a podcast there, but bottom line, thank you for your time and
Thank
excellent work this season.
thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Paltrocast.